Oh, I can still be mad. I'm still gonna be salty about it. Yay. No. I was trying to see if the mech could jump. It cannot. Oh, I hate that. Again, that's the way I came in, right? God. These rooms are very... not symmetrical exactly, but you get what I'm saying. Sigh. Give me that. Ooh, thank you for the health. Remember, kids, always thank your RNG. It did not have to be nice to you. It had no obligation. You know what? I haven't really been using the hover thing, so I'm just gonna put that. Okay, I was kind of more worried about picking up the currency combo. Am I just gonna have to chase this guy until he trips? Or... camera? Oh, is this it? That door has his face on it. Now what the fuck am... locked onto the wrong target, and I couldn't get it to move. Surprised that worked. That'll probably be relevant later. Now all of a sudden I need this again. Like, this is definitely one thing that, like, I don't really have a solution for it, I guess is the thing. But they often design levels in ways that are like, you need like 5 or 6 gadgets when you can only have 4 equipped at a time. And 2 of them are basically mandatory and you will have to always have them equipped. Whatever, I got Neo, so... I consider that a win. I mean, come on, they're all professional musicians. I kind of get what you mean, though. I don't like jumping before using that. Doesn't feel like I'm actually getting distance on that at all. I'll have to use the car here. Use the magnet again. Let's mess that up. It's kind of hard to read where these things are exactly. Could I just hit this from over here? Okay, it didn't actually, like, help me. Well, I guess it did. I could just jump down to that now. No, because I gotta go up there. Never mind. I could still jump down there and then use that to get over. I'll do it in the intentional way, though. Not a cheater. Oh, okay. Well, I'll end up going most of the way down anyway, because jump momentum in this game is ass. I blame chat. I was like, I'll just let him climb and look at chat really quick, and then he decided to just be bad. I hate it. Oh, so they're just trying to dump me off. I thought they were collapsing. Okay. Fuck, this stage is long. No, it's because I was, like, holding up to, climb. So when he got to the top, he just jumped right off. Because that's the direction I was... He did what I told him to do. Really? I could blame stick drift or something, but it wasn't the fault of stick drift. Oh. Unexpected. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, that jump isn't gonna carry me there at all, because jump momentum in this game is fucking garbage. It's so frustrating how bad the jump momentum is. Bold design choice for them to be like, hey, what if we made our game not fun to control? Like, everything else is great, it's just the jump momentum is really bad. Oh, because bomb. I understand. Can't I just... Well... I guess it's not much faster. I'm gonna get blown up on, for sure. That looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one.
What took you so long, little Jimmy?
You made a long-ass level, bitch.
Preparing a lethargy laser for fire.
You can't make a long-ass level and then be like, what took you so long?
Not just yet. First, I must take revenge for the Freaky Monkey 5. The cymbal-crashing monkey. For years, mocked
Really?
will now be a symbol for the ascendance of monkey kind. One that will now incite fear. So, have fun playing with your new friend, Jimmy.
Okay. Okay. Am I supposed to get in close, or should I just be doing this over it? Oh, no, I can't do that. I think it disappeared right before I hit it, because of fucking course it did. I was expecting him to throw, like, some of these are bombs, and you'd have to throw them in when he was doing the sook. Seems it's not that kind of... It isn't a Nintendo game, for to be fair. It's a very clever idea for a boss. Top marks. Oh! Okay, that's fair. You got me. Ooh, health. Thank you. Oh, no. Well, you got me. Half expected it to pan back to the center. That wasn't too bad.
Surprise, little man. Feast your eyes upon his true form. Ultra Goliath. Behold the sheer perfection. The exquisite simian symmetry. Ultra Goliath will crush you like an ant. Watch out there or you'll become part of the floor. All you can do now is run and hide, little man. He won't move! I don't believe it! You tricked me again, haven't you, Jimmy?
But I didn't do anything, Spectre! If you want to blame someone, blame
Oh no, that's not.
I don't need his legs to beat you anyway. I'll get you for sure this time.
Oh gee. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Wait for it to be a little bit more reachable, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I still need the flyer. What, did I miss my chance, I guess? Okay. Okay, that tracks like crazy. Got it. Mind if I do? God, you really have to get in there fast. Oh, it can hit more than one tile at once. I was wondering about that. It's fine. I'm fine. Not really sure how you're supposed to go about dodging that, because that tracks really hard. Huh, I thought that was going to be a 3-hit and done. That doesn't bode well, because that... The attacks are only going to ramp up more, right? Dude. Maybe you have to, like, turn right before he does it? Still don't understand how that works, but... It saved my life on multiple occasions, so I'm not really going to complain. Oh. This seems incredibly lame when the area is smaller. Okay, but it goes back to only 4 times. Okay, that works out. I don't know. That attack's really lame. This is very reasonable otherwise, but that attack doesn't make sense to me. Now, to be fair, I was, like, super close on that one, so I don't think there was a whole lot I could do. Guess you can do that. I kind of didn't expect that to work. Because it tracks so hard, I was like, well, why wouldn't he just, like, chase you into the air? Why would that stop him? So I don't think, obstacle course bosses are, like, the most offensive thing in the world. Where, like, he's basically just putting me through cycles of dodge this until I give you the chance to hit me, which some people really don't like. I don't hate them, but I do think that, like, the best bosses are the ones where you can kind of, like, they always have an opening, and it's just a matter of you finding your window to get in and hit them. Ooh, that was a little close. Well, at least it's not instant death. Oh, God. So what was it, 4 hits and then he made the area smaller? I thought it was 3. That's... The only thing that really sucks about this is, as previously stated, jump momentum in this game is horrible, so you're just often in a really bad situation here because you have to be running, like, at all times. If you try to jump from a standstill, you're just not going to make the jump. Especially if they hit multiple tiles like that. Oh! Pete Pochi, you actually hurt me there. That was bad. Yeah, he does track, so you just have to do it at, like, the last second. That's, rough, and I hate it. I used that way too late, but I didn't get punished. You love to see it. I'm glad that was the last hit, because I think another one would have been, like, pushing their luck.
What could I have done wrong?
Now what?
Spectre!
You made it further than I would have expected. Not too shabby for a mere human.
Not too bad yourself for a monkey.
Got him.
You are a tough little man, aren't you? I respect that. But this is the end of the line for you. The trigger for the lethargy laser is right behind me. Once I flick this switch, it'll be game over for you humans.
What?
Come now. Surely you can't refuse the chance to be ruled by superior beings.
You got us wrong. You don't know anything about us.
What?
Humans never stop trying. That's what gives us a future.
I don't
We'll
know.
never give in to the likes of you.
Give up. You don't stand a chance.
Well, that was kind of easy.
Let's go home, Pippichi.
We're dead as fuck. Okay, we're not dead as fuck. This is a little anticlimactic at the end. How the fuck did I get the last gadget, dude? Oh. There we go. Just realized on my document for keeping track of all this stuff that I screwed up the tallies. There we go. 6 now. This game was very fun and good. I had a good time with this one. The first one, I was like... I liked it, but I had to keep justifying it to myself. Does that make sense? Like, it was like, I like it, but there was like a bunch of things that were like, this could be better. And I think for the most part, this one made a lot of those things better. I still think the controls are a little strange. I think it's just like... we're so used to this point in like an action game to like with the left stick pushing in the direction and then pushing a button and attack in that direction. And it's hard to unwire that. I think, I think if the camera was more elevated, so it was almost more of like a top-down perspective, would make the push the right stick in the direction you want to attack feel a little bit less weird. But since it's like a third-person game, it feels very strange like that. Why is this a sushi belt? It's so random. And they're watching baseball on the TV. Again, completely randomly. I feel like that, like, wasn't... Is this necessary? Was that disclaimer necessary? Now, is there a post-game?
Something terrible has happened, Jimmy.
Looks like it.
While I was fixing the transporter, Spectre managed to find a way to escape and snuck out from right under my nose.
He's probably got some evil plan in mind for the monkey still out there. Ooh, that Spectre!
Somebody call my name?
You guys are really bad at this.
Come now. You didn't think I just let myself be captured, did you? Jimmy, you've embarrassed me in front of my monkey brethren. And for that, I'll make sure you pay dearly. And so, farewell.
Blast! There are still some monkeys running amok out there. You need to catch every last one of them. If you don't catch them quickly, then all our efforts will be in vain. You're nearly there, Jimmy. This is the final stretch.
Okay!
Jimmy, I've assigned a See All scope to the L2 button.
What does that mean?
Take a good look around the levels to spot secret locations. Make good use of it.
Okay. First, you know what time it is. Nice. Monkey Fables? Just then a kindly professor strolled by and was quite pleased by the beautiful flowers. I gave the pair many wonderful gifts. Monkeys, seeing this, spread banana peels across the ground, but the professor slipped upon them. Monkeys once again became angry, but this time the professor was angry too, and so he caught them all up and warped them away with his gotcha net. The end. Apparently. A long, long time ago, there was a monkey named Ukyu, who resided in a temple. One day, Ukyu was up to monkey business in the forest when the head monk caught him. The head monk managed to use this to trick him into joining the temple, but in fact, Ukyu had an incredible intellect, so much so that even the shogun himself had taken notice of his sharp mind. To be frank, he really didn't give a monkey's butt about what people thought of his intellect, and could be more appropriately be described as a loafer than a wise monkey. In any case, one day he was called to the castle by the Shogun, as he always was. In his heart of hearts, he would much rather have sat at home twiddling his thumbs, but since this was the Shogun, he felt compelled to take notice. Yay. Stage photo? I don't think I had found any of those yet. Use mausoleum at Halicarnassus? It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. I'm so blind to the wonders of the world. I think I could name one, and that's the pyramids. Is the Leaning Tower one? It might be. Those are like those. I think those are the only 2 I know. I can turn my car into pudding? I still don't know how to change which car I'm using. Minigames are triggered by clearing of certain stages. Clear the Lost Valley. I have all of the minigames. It's fine. Useless hint. Also, hey guy, how's it going? I've seen this fortune already, man. Fortune cookies are bullshit. Once past the throat, hot liquid is forgotten. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. When he reached the bridge that led to the castle, there was a sign that read, "This bridge shall not be crossed." It would seem that the Shogun had called upon him for a battle of intellect, but as you may have guessed, Ukyu couldn't care about such matters, and so without skipping a beat, he simply swam across the moat. It didn't occur to him what the Shogun had in mind. I really wanted to see that be like, and so he went home. The end. To forget about playing the fool today. Fortune is fair today, but it's not that far from being bad. You reached the castle where the Shogun stood before a painted folding screen awaiting his arrival. The Shogun told him that every night the tiger painted on the screen would leap out of the picture and terrorize the castle, and that he had hoped Ukyu would know what could be done about this. Although he kept it to himself at the time, Ukyu really wondered if the old Shogun was one sword short of a set. Of course, the Shogun was hoping that he could challenge the famous Ukyu's intellect, but as Ukyu hadn't the slightest interest in such games, he pulled a lighter out of his pants and set fire to the folding screen. The fire grew to a considerable size, causing quite a panic. On the way out of the door, Ukyu stopped off at the castle vault, snatching what he could take, and thus ensuring a comfortable retirement. The end! These stories take such turns. Going to impress everyone with some surprised quick reflexes. I have not done that tonight. Fortune is very good today, and I'm talking fast. Blue monkey. A long, long time ago, there was an old couple who lived together happily. On New Year's Eve, the old man went to town to sell some monkey helmets so that he could buy rice cakes. Monkey helmets were his grandfather's inventions, but they rarely worked well and as such never really caught on. I don't know who that is. Is that supposed to be the girl on the loading screen from the first game who's entirely not in this? I kind of forgot that she existed. Maybe she was meant to be at one point, but then they were like, what's the point? Old man decided to go back home and was quite disappointed he'd sold so few helmets. He took the scenic snow-covered walk home carrying the heavy load of monkey helmets. Along the way, he suddenly noticed a row of 6 little monkey statues by the side of the road. The statues' heads were covered in snow and looked very, very cold. Oh yeah, that the friend is that his name? I feel like he had a different name. Maybe it's not the same character. But then Spike isn't in this either, so... I think I like that design more than the one they went with, to be honest. It seems orangutans will hold leafy branches over their heads when it rains. It makes sense. Do not worry if others do not understand you. Worry if you do not understand them. Uh-oh. There's a lot of people I don't understand in this world. See, I don't think the stage photos were even available until I beat the game. Oh. Bullets. You must be so cold all the way out here. As he said that, the old man brushed the snow off their heads and placed the leftover monkey helmets on them. Unfortunately, there were 6 monkey statues and only 5 monkey helmets. One last little statue was left without cover from the snow, so the old man took off his own monkey helmet and placed it on the statue. Why was he wearing a monkey helmet? I feel like that was an advancement that could have used some elaboration. Ah, so now there's an extra monkey on every stage. So now it's back fair time. How do I get the last gadget?
Jimmy,
Never mind.
The magic punch satisfies that destructive urge. This can destroy almost anything. Press the L2 button and search around the levels to spot vulnerable locations. You can learn the best techniques by practicing in the gadget trainer. Do you want to go to the gadget trainer now?
Yes.
let's do it.
I'm surprised they don't push that to another day. I feel like having a sale on 9/11 is a little tasteless. Like... And I'm not even that patriotic.
Jimmy, it's time to learn.
This gadget pack, push the right analog.
Now try punching them.
I was expecting something a little bit more explosive, if I'm being honest. A That's the wrong day in September. Well, they.
Like the stunt?
Try that switch up.
Boink.
Jimmy, the magic button. See that big block over?
So it can even break stuff that I needed a tank for before. That's interesting. So I guess I'm gonna need that to find the remaining monkeys. Oh, so they've been around for a long time. So that's just an unfortunate circumstance that something like that happened. Okay. Even then, I don't know. Oh, I'm gaslighting myself. Ah, the light? Harley Q win. That would suck if your birthday was on 9/11. That would be highly unfortunate.
Welcome home.
Perfectly cleared. You love to see it. Let the backtrack begin.
Here I come.
Pick it up there. I don't remember. I just... Oh, do you remember when I was seeing the crates? And I was like, what are these things for? I bet that's what this is for. In this case, it's just the little... So there was something in every stage that was like a little breakable. That even if I knew it was there, I wouldn't have been able to react to right away. These guys suck, dude.
All done. Yes.
Oh, Boa.
Perfect.
I wonder if there's like a New Game Plus mode that you can do where you start with all the gadgets. Oh, now they're blue. Love that. Okay, so it must be in that part we have to swim into.
All done. Yes. Perfect.
You've never had a Big Mac? Why not? I don't think I have either. But, like, they're so accessible. Alright, so we're missing a couple in this one. I'm not gonna go for, like, mastery on this achievement set or anything, because it does require doing the time trials, and I'm not really interested. I'm having a good time, but I think that would be, like... Maybe if I were to decide to learn to speedrun the game, I would think about it, but... I don't think I like it that much. Especially since it's hard. I imagine the speedrun is extremely difficult. Nice. Oh, I never even came in here. There's a switch over there. Oops. Oh. Fuck. This thing beat my ass last time, too. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, it's so fast. No. That's your fault. Bastard. Ugh. I don't really know how you're supposed to deal with this thing. Let's always do it twice. Nope, that time it did it 3 times. Oh my god. I feel like these are really predictable enemies and also not predictable at all. It's on the other side of the wall, I guess. Oh, it's down there. I could just slide, it's fine. I can't just slide? That's so stupid. God, it tries so hard to push you off. That's annoying. Huh? What am I supposed to do? Well, not that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, what do you want from me? This is, like, obtuse, right? Like, this seems so random. Like, I don't think there's gonna be, like, an obvious solution here. It's just gonna be, like, oh, you should have just known to do this thing here. I'm looking at, like, what I have to think, is there anything that I can be using here? Oh, it's actually in the corner. I thought it was in front of the door. Hold on. Alright, my bad. That was actually pretty obvious. I'm just dumb. I thought it was pointing at the window specifically. Okay, that's all the first levels. It's gonna get a lot grindier as I continue. And I really don't have to do any of this. It's definitely, like, at this point I'm playing it just because I'm having a good time. Like I said earlier, like, so I have the next game planned. I don't necessarily know if I want to start it tonight, because I don't know when we'll have another Retro Achievement night. Finally, the old man arrived home. When he told his wife about the little monkey statue, she looked angry. He was a little apprehensive about what this look meant, and even tried to appease her by telling her that she looked very nice in her kimono. However, the old lady was not moved and stayed silent, although it was nice to hear such a thing once in a while. Yikes. Although I don't know, maybe starting the next game tonight would actually be a good idea. Because it's one of those things I'm nervous about, because it's like the first game in a franchise I've never played, and it's like a highly regarded franchise, so I'm kind of like worried I'm not gonna like it. So maybe committing a full 6 hours to it wouldn't be a good idea anyway. Old lady still seemed upset, but the old man decided to leave her and let her sleep on it. It wasn't an ideal solution, but you see, this is how people often solve things. After a while, a sound was heard coming from outside. It sounded as if something large had been dropped outside the door. Gossip may abound, but if you do not listen to it, there will be no gossip. True. Unfortunately, someone's always going to be listening. Base of the stands in the bullfighting arena. Fuck you. Fuck you. I've seen this one. Fuck you, Spectre. Hey, health. No, my coins! Fine. We're talking about gossip, Volpe. Pay attention. Got 222 There's a lot of fucking monkeys in this game. I feel like there might have been a total of like 100 in the first game, whereas this one's like 300. Like, that's a fucking lot. Ooh, bruh. I think we're gonna go for the good old 3 and 3 tonight. I think we'll play this for like another 30 minutes, and then we might switch and try the other game. And hopefully I like it. And then a small part of me thinks we might actually not start Lollipop Chainsaw tomorrow, solely because I have to do controller repairs, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that before the stream without the stream then starting extremely late. So maybe we should just do retro achievements tomorrow. I don't know if I fully love that plan, but it's a potential plan. I'm going to take a quick break before we do a little bit more of this, though. I think we're just going to go with completion, and we'll just see how far we get in another, like, 30 minutes. And I don't know, maybe if the progress I make in 30 minutes is really good, I'll be like, no, let's just keep playing this. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, starting, like, a new franchise is always nerve-wracking for me, because I'm like, well, what if I don't like it? So I think maybe starting it when I have just a 3-hour block of it instead of a 6-hour block, it might be a pretty good idea. And we could always come back to this at some point then, too, if I just need to fill time in a retro achievement stream. I don't know. Anyway, hang tight. I'll take a real quick break. I shouldn't be long, and then we'll continue shortly. Alright. Things to take care of. Quick while I was up. We're good to go now. Send it. So Riley's playing Pokemon. What's everyone else up to tonight?
Let's go!
Put my drink. Shake it. Fuck, burgers sound so good. I haven't had a burger in a while. I guess I should have checked to make sure that... Okay, so that... my thought was, hey, remember that tombstone that Theo pointed out is looking... Oh, one of them's suspicious, though. Not that one, but one of them. Oh. Of course, why didn't I think of that? Of course his name's Arthur. Why wouldn't his name be Arthur? Back on Sly Cooper. How far through that are you now? Yeah, I'm trying to not only... I mean, I had been doing them one game at a time, but I'm trying to even do this one, like, in order, and not get ahead of myself. I mean, overall, I'm really glad I didn't do the GameCube event. I think I would have completely burned myself. I was already pretty burned out. I think the GameCube event would have destroyed me. After taking about a month off from Retro Achievements, I'm feeling, like, pretty revitalized and, like, ready to go. Like, to a point where I was even looking at this board and thinking, should I try to do all the badges? There's no real reason to, I don't think, because the side quests typically haven't been very useful. But I was still like, maybe, just because I'm having a good time. But I also know that I have a lot of new releases coming this month, so I shouldn't overcommit. Is that nothing? Really? Got him. So I guess you needed... There were 2 secret ones here, then. You're on the 3rd world. So you're about halfway through it, ish. Seems like pretty good pacing. Ow. Bad. All else fails, deboost through it. Boink. Now I'm curious if I should be looking around more for other secrets. You have a friend that wants a PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, like... I was thinking about that a little bit the other day. Ultimately, if... someone had... like, I think the PS5 on its own isn't worth owning. But if someone has a PS5 and they have even just one game that they've spent, like, hundreds of hours playing, you know what? More power to you. My big issue with the Sony atmosphere in general is just how many of the fans, like, try to force their will on others. Like, if you play Horizon Zero Dawn and whatever the second one was called, and that's, like, you've gotten, like, you've played each one, like, 7 times, and you've gotten, like, thousands of hours of gameplay, and like, more power to you. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But the people who are like, well, I've gotten thousands of hours out of that, so the fact that you won't even give it a shot, it makes you wrong. And it's like, no, not really. But I do think the PS5 Pro is like a bit of a fucking joke, and I think anyone who buys one is kind of being scammed. But, oh my god.